Hey, welcome back to another episode of Whiskey Row. My name is David, and tonight we are doing a Patreon pour on Whiskey Row. Now, what that is we have a Patreon community, which is at patreon.com/Whiskey Row. Great people over there. We do a lot of fun stuff. Our barrel picks, all that stuff's over there. But a lot of our Patrons will actually send us blinds, and this blind was sent in by John Kemp, and it's entitled Rye or Die Kemp. So I'm going to set the answer key over here. Jamie, thank you so much for jumping on the stream or the video with me tonight.
If you guys enjoy this kind of content, go check us out at Beyond the Row.
Yep, click on the link above and where we do this kind of stuff all the time. And Patrons, thank you so much for sending in these samples for us to try blind. And if you haven't done it before and you want to, just let us know. We'll get you our address.
Yeah. Check out these guys.
Some very, very dark ones. Now John did give us a clue. It says rye or die.
Do you think there might be some ryes in here, David?
There might be a rye in here, or maybe 4. We'll see. But let's dive into it. Like I said, if you end up enjoying this kind of content, smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't.
Oh, no.
Oh, number 1's good?
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wee wow.
I don't let him do that over on my channel.
No, Jamie makes me behave over on Beyond the Row.
David, this is like cotton candy. It's fluffy. There's this really nice sweet note. Is that like a raspberry jam?
Yeah, I'm totally getting that cotton candy vibe on this one. It's thick, it's viscous on the nose, very caramel for a rye. I mean, assuming it's a rye. But man, that thing smells good.
I'm almost speechless.
I know.
So velvety going down.
Wow. Wow, wow. That is velvety. It's creamy. There is a prominent rye. It's definitely a rye.
I like this rye, though.
It's a very good rye. Very caramel, vanilla cream. It's a bourbon lover's rye for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting a lot of proof on this one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting proof. I'm sorry. I'm just like really quiet.
Yeah, this one's definitely quieted Jamie. It's a lot going on. Very creamy, like we said. There's a little bit of a teeniest bit of dill toward the finish. It's like the only flaw I can find in this. Otherwise, this is like the perfect rye.
Okay, I see where you're going with that. It's kind of like this spicy clove kind of dill kind of thing.
Yeah, right toward the very end of the finish, and it's very, very mild.
That's the only way I think you can really tell it's a rye.
That is buttercream on a rye. Holy cow.
Buttercream and toffee.
Yeah. Super good nose.
A little bit of mustiness, but it's like this really nice old mustiness.
There is a good musty note. I'm getting a lot of buttercream, like you said. I'm also getting a little bit of like a white cake.
Mm-hmm. Vanilla.
And there's proof on this one. There's a lot of proof on this one. Spicy.
Very spicy. Wow. Proofy, spicy. But wow, that mouthfeel.
Is it carrot cake?
Maybe. It's like this. It has the nice frosting taste. And then there is that carrot cake.
Yeah, carrot cake frosting. There's a lot of butterscotch as well. I'm picking up. You getting that butterscotch note?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. It's got this fruitiness, but I can't place the fruit. Is that like cooked plums?
See, this one I would more say is like a mango to me, like a tropical fruit.
Dragon fruit.
Okay, I'll meet you
I could see you at a fresh dragon fruit.
I'll meet you there.
I'll meet you there. There we go. We agreed. It's kind of like a fresh dragon fruit, along with all the other notes we talked about.
The pink kind or the white kind?
There's no pink.
There is pink one.
There is not pink.
Yes, there is pink dragon fruit.
There's no pink dragon fruit.
Yes,
Oh my God.
is.
Seriously.
It's like reddish.
It's white.
Pink.
That's not pink. That's fuchsia. Sheesh. I'm editing this. They're not going to see that.
Oh, this is more like this creamy peanut butter toffee kind of thing. I get a little bit of like coffee and tobacco.
I'm hearing you, but the thing that's sticking out in my brain right now is this very floral.
There is a floral, like a
pretty floral note.
Yeah, but there's like this peanut butter toffee around it and like some coffee bean.
Fair enough.
Okay, this is a rye. I get some mint.
This is more of a rye.
What's that like? that taste that just lifted me up. That's like mint.
I was going to say it's a very soft, sweet mint.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a spiky cold mint. It's very like a warm, inviting mint.
Mm-hmm.
It's creamy. It's almost a little bit of, what is that?
And then there's chunky peanut butter like on the sides.
Yeah, there's a very strong, sweet quality with a teeny bit of nuttiness. I get what you're saying. But to me, this is a rye lover's rye.
Yes.
You know, we talked about some of these being bourbon lover ryes. This is a rye lover's rye. This is really, really good. Yeah, I think everything's on point with this one. The rye notes come through a little bit stronger than before. It has a very white sugar sweetness. Mm-hmm. Almost a little bit of that cotton candy vibe.
See, I was going to say the candy corn vibe a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I get that. I mean, I think in some ways this whole blind may come down to what style of rye do you want more? Yeah. Because, I mean, so far the first three are exceptional. They're just different approaches to it.
Yeah. Oh, right on, David.
Oh, I'm smart. Right on, dude. Get on your board and catch the wave, right, Jamie?
I'm glad I don't let you be this dumb on my channel.
The musty nose on this is my heaven.
And I get a lot of leather and tobacco. Oh. I get a smokiness of a campfire, but then you get that nice, like, sweet fruit and, like, floral. I'm getting a little bit of buttercream. What I love about these ryes is they're very buttery cream.
There's a lot of buttery creams, but they're also very vibrant.
Yes.
Yeah, very alive.
Oh.
That comes across with quite a bit of classic rye. A little bit of rice spice, but it's also fruity with a little bit of floralness.
I get an impression of like licking wood, though. Do you get that mouthfeel? It's not a bad mouthfeel. Like I didn't get a splinter or anything in my tongue. But like, can you feel can you feel that wood on the sides?
There is a little bit more of a wood note on this than their other ones. Mm-hmm. I hesitate to call it an oakiness though, because it doesn't come across as very oaky.
True,
but it's more of like a
dark, barky wood.
Yeah.
There's a darkness to this one.
There is. It's a brooding mystery man at the dance and standing in the corner. So emo.
So I get a little bit of a wet tea bag.
Okay. I get what you're going there, Jamie.
Mm-hmm. But it's almost like it's so far I can't quite place the fruit note. Yeah,
if Four Roses did a rye whiskey, this is what it would taste like. That's kind of what it reminds me of.
Really?
Yeah, it kind of does.
Yeah.
Like a really good Four Roses, but in rye form.
Fourth place tonight was this one. I just couldn't get past all that wood.
Okay, that was my third place tonight. Jim, what's your third place?
Third place was this one. Sweet mint turned into this Kool-Aid and like fruit punch.
It got fruity. It got good. I liked it. It ended up being my first place tonight. Yeah, I know. It's so good.
No, it's not. It was not that great.
It is.
No. Second place tonight. I was digging this dragon fruit.
I liked it a lot at first. It got a little hot and burny.
Mm-hmm.
It just
was
my fourth place. Oh, they're all fantastic. All four of these are awesome.
First place tonight was raspberry jam sweet.
That was my second place tonight.
So good.
So here's the thing. Jamie, when it comes down to it, when you're drinking a really good rye whiskey, do you want it to be a rye or do you want it to be because I mean, we're both bourbon lovers.
Yes.
And I would agree that this one is the bourbon lover's rye.
Yes.
It's 100% the bourbon lover's rye. To me, this maintains the ryeness. This is a rye that is tremendously good. And that's where I guess maybe we're differentiating is you're just saying what's the most delicious and I'm saying
I'm kind of wondering if Kemp hadn't told you that it was a rye blind. I'm wondering how you would rank things.
That's fair. If I didn't know it was a rye, this might have been my number one.
Because, like, are you picking out the best rye in the lineup, or are you picking out what you like the best?
I'm picking out what I think is the best rye.
Okay, see, I'm picking out what I like the best.
Yeah, so, and like, I would agree with you. Like, if I didn't know these were ryes at all, then this might have been my number one.
Oh.
So, this is absolutely tremendous. So, well, let's see. All right, let's do the answer key. Let's figure out what is in the... He taped it up. Can I split it? I didn't split it. hold on. All right, single piece of paper. You ready?
You just ripped.
I just ripped it in half. Okay. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Jamie, what was your 4th place? That is Michter's Barrel Strength Rye from 2021. That was my 3rd place, your 4th
That
place.
kind of makes sense.
I actually wrote down Michter's 10. Look, Jamie, right here. Michter's 10. I did. Look, I wrote it down.
I'm kidding. He did write it down.
So I thought it was a Michter's. I didn't think it was the Barrel Strength Rye. I thought it was a Michter's 10. But the proof makes more sense as a Michter's Barrel Strength. Your 3rd place is right there. That was my 1st place. Your 3rd, my 1st. Thomas Handy from 2020, 129 proof. That was my number 1. That was your number 3. Jamie, your 2nd place. My 4th place, Old Forester Single Barrel Rye. There we go. Jamie ranking that thing up higher than it should be. 128.8 proof. My 4th place, I thought it was good. I didn't love it as much as you did.
What Riot or what Old Forester is it?
Old Forester Single Barrel Rye. So it's not a blue label, it's a green label.
Oh, wow. I like green labels apparently.
Evidently. It's a good bottle, but to me it fell a little flat compared to the rest. I would never turn it down though. Great whiskey. Jamie, your number 1, my number 2, Nashville Barrel Company Rye, 8 years, 114.08 proof.
Oh.
Nashville Barrel Rye.
That makes sense, guys. Actually, that makes sense. I'm a National Barrel Company.
Yeah, you love National Barrel Company. That's a great bottle. Very, very much held up against the Handy. The Handy was a little bit more rye forward, which surprises me. I would have actually thought this was the Handy. Did
you pick up Handy on this?
No. Is that the one we said a little berry?
No, this one actually we said was sweet mint, and then it turned into like a cherry Kool-Aid.
Okay, yeah, that's the one we started talking about, tasting a little Kool-Aid-y, which is the artificial Kool-Aid. Yeah, so you said artificial, I said berry.
The first one to me is raspberry jam, which makes sense because MBC, our pick, has like that
the raspberry
berries on it too.
Okay, very, very competitive lineup tonight. Okay, I don't know about you. For me, these two were the standouts. I know that you love the Old Forester, but you're an Old Forester fan,
I'm sorry, both these stood out to me.
All right, John Kemp, thank you so much for the blind. Great flight of rye whiskeys. The Michter's 10 Barrel Strength Rye from 2021, Thomas Handy from 2020, Old Forester Single Barrel Pick, and a Nashville Barrel Company Rye. Very, very cool. Yeah. Very awesome blind, John. That was awesome. Man, rye whiskey can be so good.
It's very deceiving too.
It can be, yes.
It really can.
It can. But anyway, Jamie, thank you so much for being on the channel tonight. Yeah. If you want to see more of us,
John.
Yeah, thank you, John. If you want to see more of us together on these kinds of blinds, go to Beyond the Row. Check out the link above.
Yep.
And hey, everybody, thank you for watching the video. If you ended up enjoying it, please smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And until next time, find a bottle you love.